Today I'll show you. Today I'll start actually with one of the scripting language, which is PowerShell. If you remember, we've been working on the Linux or Bash scripts, but today we will work on the. I will start on a PowerShell. Maybe we will work on interchangeably between both Bash and PowerShell, as they all are one of the basic or main scripting language. So I'll show you some of the tricks and tools or methods we can do using those scripting languages. The reason we're doing PowerShell or Bash script is it's not only to learn those scripting languages, but those will help us when we get to our final destinations. As you know, my plan is to teach you on DevOps. I'm a DevOps engineer. I work as a DevOps engineer with a consulting company, so I use those tools to facilitate my DevOps works. So I strongly believe those scripting languages are the key and the backbones of my professions. So to be implement, to automate stuff, I really need to know those scripting language. That's why I just want to walk you through those the backbones or the basic or the main tools that we use to automate, and then we will get to our final discussion, where what is GitHub, what are those DevOps tools, and how do we configure them, and how do we do all this different automations we do in our DevOps work. So again, I just want to make it short. Today I'll show you one of the basic tool of PowerShell, which is creating a file. We can always create a file manually using a File Explorer by going to File Explorer, right click, create new file, right? But when you are automating stuff, there's no manual things that we will have to do. So we always want to automate them. We will always have to script them. So how do we create a file through a scripting? I'm going to show you on a command line, but this doesn't mean that we will always create a command line. But also there are people who would like to use a command line in their day-to-day instead of using the File Explorer or by clicking buttons. So this is still has a use in many ways. To again, to create a file, you remember in our Bash scripting we used to say touch, the command touch. I'm here actually. What am I doing? So I'm gonna open a PowerShell platforms through Azure, by the way, because as you know, my laptop is always Mac. I will always walk you all of my videos through PowerShell, unless I get a parallel desktop, because all my tools, my apps are my computers are Apple products. So to okay, yeah. So like I said, this is my Azure. I created a PowerShell command line out of it, so that I can show you on how to do stuff using PowerShell. One of them is again creating a new file. So in creating a new file, you can always use new item. Okay, when you create a new item, as you can see, this PowerShell tool is actually a little smart. I mean, probably it has all the kind of backbone tools behind it, but it might not. You might not see those kind of autocomplete in your Windows. So let's assume we don't see them. So new item expects you where do you want to create the file and what is the type of the file. Do you want to add a value to it as well right away as you create it? But and also it's also smart enough to understand it when you give it right away as well. Okay, let me take it. Test.txt. What does this mean? Just create a file. It's called test.txt. Okay, that's it. So if I can do that. Okay, there you go. So the file is created, and it's also going to show me, hey, this file was created. It's 0 because it's empty. It was created this time, and then the owners are this. So yeah, this is a straight, easy that you can do through command line instead of, like I said, create new files. You can just do also new item and the file name you want to create. So again, we will have to compile all of understanding into our main work when we get to the automation. You cannot have to use all the learnings we've been going through those different videos for either Bash or PowerShell. So this is it. So I hope this was enough for you guys, and I hope this was helpful. Again, this is the beginning of PowerShell. I will show you more going forward, but this is it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.